Today's recipe is inspired by none other than the Loxy dealer turned rider, Sid, also known as Kamen Rider Sigurd. Don't at me in the comments on that pronunciation. Given the theme of this month and a certain toku Chris, we wanted to homage to not only a character, but a specific moment in Rider. I mean, who doesn't like to smash cherries? Am I right? So please, enjoy today's dish, Sid's Smashed Cherry Funnel Cake. All here on Villains Homemade.
Flex! Cherry Energy Arms.
Starting off with the cherry sauce, we added 1 cup of frozen cherries, a little over half a cup of white sugar, and then juiced 1/4 of a lemon. Add a pinch of salt and then mix. Once incorporated, place on the stove on a medium to medium-low heat. Once you start getting a syrup consistency and your cherries are soft, smash that cherry like it's episode 31 of Kamen Rider Gaim. After about a minute, add a pinch of fine sea salt and remove from your heat to let it cool down. Once cool, throw in your preferred blender and let it go for about a minute or 2 until smooth. Once smooth, juice another 1/4 of a lemon and add a dash of cinnamon. Stir to incorporate, and look at that. Smashed cherry sauce, baby. That's what we're talking about. Next,
Cherry Energy Arms.
in a bowl, add 4 ounces or half a block of softened cream cheese. If you're using a hand mixer like I am, you might need a rubber spatula to help you get that filling off of the edges. Next, add 1/4 cup of softened butter. Mix. We then added some black food coloring to homage to that black accent on Sid's suit. Then, slowly mix in 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Warning, this may get messy. Once all incorporated, add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. And now you have black cream cheese icing. Place that in the fridge while we get started on our funnel cake batter.
Cherry Energy Arms.
We'll need a dry and a wet mixture for our funnel cake batter. For your dry mixture, add 1 cup of flour, 1 1/4 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and whisk that up. For your wet, add a little over half a cup of milk and crack in 1 egg. Mix. Incorporate your dry into the wet and you are done. I then placed our batter in a squirt bottle since we don't have a funnel, so feel free to do the same. You're then going to fry at 350 degrees, funneling or just pouring in your mixture in a circular motion. We didn't show it in this specific one, but you want to wait until you see some browning on the bottom side. Then flip over for a few seconds to match that color and you are all set. It really only takes a few seconds to cook. For plating, we just added some powdered sugar for that classic funnel cake look, some cherry sauce all around this bad boy, and a nice dollop of our cream cheese icing in the center that I topped off with more cherry sauce. We then garnished with mint, but that's totally optional if you aren't a fan. And here we have Sid's Smashed Cherry Funnel Cake. Oh boy. One of the more fun ones on the series for sure. Taste-wise, it was really, really good. Nothing was too sweet and everything complemented each other very well, giving this recipe a 4.5 cherry energy lock seeds. One note is to eat this as soon as the funnel cake is done frying. You don't want a cold funnel cake. Other than that, this is a super tasty treat. If you try out this recipe for yourself, feel free to post it on social media and tag us at Pronghorn Heroes with the hashtag #VillainsHomemade. Seriously, thank you so much for the continued support, and we'll see you next week for a pudgy surprise. Take care of yourselves, Toku heads. I'll see you in the next one.